Good morning to one and all. I'm Sunandh Subhramaniam here, Senior Research Analyst from Choice Equity Broking Private Limited. And today the commodities that I'll be talking about is majorly on the agriculture sector. And to talk about the agriculture sector, the first commodity that I'll have to touch upon is our crude palm oil. And crude palm oil prices has been showing a bullish rally in the past couple of weeks. This has majorly come after the rise in exports from Malaysia and Indonesia. Although the US dollar index has been rising, but the issues of supply tightness continue to prevail in the global markets amid the rising the Delta various virus which has been reported in various parts. Moreover, the import scenario in India is expected to rise in the coming weeks, which is another critical factor that is expected to support prices. Looking ahead, we can also expect that the prices of NCDEX crude palm oil futures to continue to the bullish trend as we move ahead towards the festive season in India. Usually the festive season of India begins from the month of August, probably after 15th of August, and the festive season is likely to continue till the end of November month. So this is one of the critical factor why the M6 crude palm oil futures is expected to rise. In addition to that, the industrial demand for crude palm oil is expected to rise, especially for the cosmetic sector and FMCG sector, which is another factor that can support prices. Overall, I am expecting a bullish trend in M6 crude palm oil futures. Prices are expected to witness a good buying levels around 1170, which is a good buying level. One can maintain a stop loss around 1150 levels, which is a good support level for the upside target of 1200 in the near future. If anyone wants to hold a long position in August contract futures, the person can go for buying at 1130 levels for an upside target of around 1160 or 1170 levels, keeping a stop loss as 1110 levels. So that comes in August futures for the coming week ahead. The second commodity that I will have to touch upon is on refined soya oil, and similar to crude palm oil, refined soya oil is also expected to bounce back. Although we are having the FMC meeting today where the global markets is expecting any hawkish stance by Fed amid the expectancy of rising US GDP growth rate, especially in the second quarter. So this is going to be a critical factor in the global markets in the near future, where the US dollar index may significantly incline in case Fed goes for a hawkish stance in the global markets regarding the US economy. So in this case, the expectancy is that the markets is expected to show some correction in refined soya oil. So one can I would recommend buying around 1390 levels, keeping a stop loss around at 1370 levels for the upside targets of around 1430 1440 levels. So that could be a good buying levels. And if anyone wants to hold a position level in August futures, he can go up to 1500 levels for the coming weeks ahead. So that is the second commodity. The third commodity that I have to talk upon is on Chana. Chana prices has shown a very roller coaster ride in the past couple of weeks. Although the stock scenario reports have come recently, where initially the government of India had asked physical traders, wholesalers and retailers to have a stock limit of almost 100 metric tons and for 5 metric tons in case of retail trade. But then the government of India has recently eased that situation, and this has actually helped the Chana prices to bounce back from the lower levels. So taking this factor into consideration, we can expect that the NCDEX Chana futures to remain bullish in the coming week ahead. Moreover, the Kharif pulses sowing has been reported to be lower compared to the previous year because of the sluggish monsoon scenario, especially in the northern states of India as well as in the western state of India. So that is the reason why Kharif pulses has shown a decline of approx 8 to 10% lower sowing this year compared to the previous year. In addition to that, we are also approaching towards the festive season in India, which is another critical factor where NCDEX Chana futures is also expected to find a higher demand for besan and chana dal. So considering all these factors into consideration, I am expecting that the NCDEX Chana futures to remain on the buying side. When we talk about the August futures, one can go for a buying around at 5000 levels for the upside target of 5300 levels. One can maintain a stop loss at 4850 levels, which is a good buying level for the coming week ahead. So that is all for today when we talk about the agriculture commodities. Thank you, and I wish you all a very happy trading week.